Why don't I take down a restreamer's broadcast in about 5 minutes? Because, okay, there's a couple means by which I could take down a restreamer's broadcast. Here's the 2 means. Number 1, I could flag them for copyright. All right? I could say, hey, they're stealing my content live. They don't have the right to do this. But the problem is with YouTube, YouTube doesn't actually care about copyright. I mean that. They don't care. What they care about is there a lawsuit? So if you flag someone legitimately or illegitimately for copyright, it doesn't actually matter if it's legitimate or not. If you flag someone for copyright, all YouTube does is tosses it into their automated system, flags the video or flags the stream, okay? Says, hey, copyright issued. And then it gets taken down. You get a strike if you're the person who's uploading or streaming. Then you have to dispute it and say, oh, I disagree. I don't think this is correct. And all YouTube says is, all right, that's it. We remove it. Done. If anyone wants anything permanently taken down, sue. Issue a lawsuit. And that's it. Flagging for copyright is completely worthless. It really is. Like, it doesn't do anything. If you're serious about taking down a video or a stream, you need to get a lawyer. Okay? Now, there is another way that you can actually get something taken down. It's a community guidelines violation. Community guidelines violations include extreme content, like over-the-top sexual content, over-the-top racist content, sometimes risque political content, highly sexist content, content that is threatening, like you're directly threatening someone, or like, these idiot streamers who pulled out guns and shit on stream. That's always against terms of service. And then there's also, yes, I don't know if you're aware of this, impersonation and or blatant misrepresentation is a violation of community guidelines on YouTube. So, for example, if there's someone who is literally restreaming this stream right now as a way to redistribute my content and bypass the ability to watch it on my channel, so basically watch it over here rather than there, so you screw that guy over, that's against YouTube's community guidelines. It has nothing to do with copyright. It actually is against the terms of service to do that. So you can flag content for that. The problem is YouTube is so fucking slow that if you were to ever try to actually flag someone live restreaming, chances are they would always be offline by the time that YouTube gets around to looking at it. Because YouTube takes hours to look at any kind of a flag. They do. They could take hours upon hours. So right now, if there's someone live restreaming me and someone were to say, that's a violation of the guidelines, they're stealing Phil's content, they're saying, watch it here instead of there, I'm going to flag that for community. By the time that you get around to having anyone look at it, they'll already have it offline. It won't matter. That's the problem. So you can't really do anything about the live stream. You can't do anything about copyright. You can't do nothing. Unless you have a lawyer, you can't really do anything about this stuff on YouTube. It's just not feasible. All right. Now, there are some exceptions. For example, there's that guy on YouTube, that YouTube lawyer. No, not Nick Ricada. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the other YouTube lawyer guy who he had people who were literally copy pasting his content off his channel and were getting, no exaggeration, hundreds of thousands of views. I forgot his name. Is it Legal Eagle or something like that? I can't remember. It's not Legal Eagle. It's something, I can't remember his name. But basically, tag who? I'm going to type in chat, tag who? Was it Legal Eagle? Okay. So he had people who were literally just ripping his content and reposting it on his channel. And they were saying, hey, look, it's all the content from this guy. See it here. And he was getting completely stolen. So what he had to do, he had to compile a giant list. I guess he had people do it for him because, he has employees and shit under him. They had to compile a list of like 100 videos where this channel had just literally ripped it off of his channel and posted it to theirs, pretending, hey, it's Mim, watch it here. And after that, and he had to fight with YouTube because he was trying to get YouTube to just take down the channel, say, just give it 2 seconds and look at it. You'll see they're stealing my content. And they were like, no, we require you to list all of the infringing works. The moment that the infringement starts, the theft or whatever. And then basically it took him like weeks to do it. He submitted it and then they took down the whole channel. But he had to fight with them. He went back and forth with them for like 2 weeks to get them to even fucking listen. They wouldn't listen. They're just like, they're so obstinate about taking any action against anyone without a lawsuit. Like if he had issued a lawsuit, they would have taken down the channel immediately. But you know what I'm saying? So for me, here's the thing. Okay? Here's the thing. I'm not gonna start tossing around claims, bullets, takedowns. Here's why. Because I know how YouTube system works. And it's this simple. It's an eye for an eye. Meaning, if I take out this guy, what's to stop someone from trying to fuck with me? Because YouTube system is busted. It's broken. It doesn't work. Easily, someone can false claim, false takedown, false do a bunch of shit, all that they could do it. And I just don't want to sit here and be known as the guy who tries to take down all his detractors. So now his detractors all try to take him down. And it's just a big fucking circle jerk of nonsense. I just want to be able to make my content. That's all I care about. Making my content and making a living. Right now, I am making my content and I'm making a living. So as long as I'm able to do that, I'm good. Well, I've already said this statement before, and I will say it again. All right? The moment that I am not happy, the moment that I can't make a good living doing this because of the actions of these others is the moment that it all ends. That's the moment that I will finally say, all right, well, I can't do what I want to do anymore. All right? It's your fault because you're breaking the law. You're fucked. Because then the thing is, if I can't make a living doing this, I have a lot of free time to do whatever I want, and I will go after these fuckers. Okay? But they just better be happy that I keep having a good time. I keep being successful. I can support my family doing this because I have the legal right to do it all. I have absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be able to do that. Okay? If they start abusing all these things, you know, and being unreasonable, that's the end of that for them. That'll be the end of their party. They'll make no more money on me ever. Ever. They'll all be so fucking fucked legally. Every one of them will be in such a legal fucking stranglehold dealing with all kinds of shit. That'll be the end of that. They won't have time to do their little daily restreams and uploads. They'll be fucking talking to lawyers all day. But I'm not going to bother with that unless I have to. That's like last resort, scorched earth bullshit. I don't want to do that. I literally don't want to be involved with any of that shit. I just want to make fun content. Do you get it? So it's that simple. It's literally that simple. I don't want to mess with it. Then they don't mess with me. I think that most of them are smart enough to understand that like the shit that they say and do doesn't affect me, right? The shit that the detractors say and do, the restreams and shit, it really doesn't affect me. Are they stealing views? Yes, they are. Are they stealing some revenue? Yes, they are. But I'm still making a good living. Otherwise, I'm still doing good. So it's all good. You know, I just fucking want to ignore the nonsense and not get caught up in all the legal shit. I just, you know, honestly, I just don't have the time or patience for it because I'm having too much fun doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Zig, you're an idiot. He says, you ruined your own case. This video could be used in court against me. With what? With what? What are you talking about? I literally just explained how YouTube works, how the law works, what my rights are, and when I can exercise them. I did not say I'm giving anyone permission to break the law. I never said that. I never said that because I don't. Anyone who illegally restreams me or illegally copy-pastes my content is breaking the law, and I have the right to exercise my legal ability to take that content down or look for damages whenever I so choose. It could be this very moment. It could be a day from now. It could be a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, 10 years from now. It could be whenever I want. I have the right to do it. I never gave anyone permission to break the law. Sorry, you made, but he didn't. No, just because I didn't exercise my right doesn't mean I gave you permission to break the law. That's two different things that easily can be discussed in court. But if you're that stupid, I mean, go for it. No, I didn't. I didn't say I'm allowing the restreamers, you fucking idiot. You're so stupid. I said I'm not exercising my right to take anything down. I did not give anyone permission to do anything. You're morons. Every one of you in chat saying dumb shit like that, you're all fucking brain dead stupid. You actually try to convince yourselves of how the law works in this weird way. It's not how it works. You're just dumb. You like the restreamers, so you got to pretend like you're dumb as a rock to think that what they're doing is legally justifiable. It's not. It's theft. It always has been. It always will be. And I have the right to take it down, and I have the right to get restitution whenever I want. And I've already given them the warning. So they should be well advised here that at any moment, the things they're doing is going to blow up in their face. But that's up to them. If they really want to keep playing with fucking fire and poking the hornet's nest. Like I said, right now I'm good. Right now I'm actually doing really, really well. Right? I'm doing fine. I'm having a great time. I'm hitting my goals. I'm enjoying the content I'm putting out. My life is good. But if my life ever takes a turn for the worse, because these people have decided to do messed up stuff to me and my family and my business, well, they're going to have a very fucking rude awakening. They just think that it's what I mean is people think, oh, I could just get away with it forever, right? No, you can't. You can't. It's called a rude awakening. It's happening in the United States across the entire country from top to bottom right now. That whole shift of attitude, politics, it's all happened. People all over getting a big rude awakening. It's going to happen to them too. Just better hope that I do well. If I keep doing well, you're and I never come after you, but I could do it whenever I want. Okay. All right. I have a few shout outs to do. Let's see here. Let's see. PFC Deer in Headlights did a $5 super chat. Do you believe YouTube has a hard time explaining themselves in court if a Mr. B sues them for crap like this going on behind the scenes? I don't know. The thing, here's the real problem, right? There's this tricky law in the United States that we have that basically protects YouTube or Twitch or Twitter/X or Instagram or Kick or Blue Sky or Facebook. They're all actually protected from any legal ramifications for anything uploaded to their site because of this one law that exists. Essentially what the law says is they do need to take down content that breaks the law, but they're not actually required to pre-screen anything. Hence, that's why YouTube won't take action on anything until there's a lawsuit. They feel that if there's a lawsuit in place, then obviously enough has transpired that someone paid thousands of dollars to get a lawyer involved. This must be serious. Let's actually take action and take something down. Outside of that, they know they have no legal ramifications to do anything. So anyone can put up any kind of a video. You could put up a video of a bloody murder, and YouTube's not responsible that was on their site because they don't have a pre-screening process. So all these people who are doing illegal things daily, they're, outright theft, slander, defamation, violence, racism, sexism, terrorism. I mean, there's all kinds of videos that get uploaded to YouTube every day. They don't have to do shit until the community flags the video. They don't have to do anything. They, hands off because that law protects us. Pretty stupid that that's the case, but it is. It's the case. They just don't have any kind of responsibility for anything. So unless you're rich, and I've said this too, so basically what YouTube says is unless you're rich, you have no right to defend yourself against anything on YouTube. If you're rich, you can throw lawsuits around, but if you're not rich, you can't do anything. So, pretty messed up. Let's see here. Someone tipped $2 and said, I enjoy when you rage playing content. Well, to be honest with you, it's the exception to the rule. Most of my viewers don't want us to come see me rage and support it. They actually want to come by and just hang out. They want to have a chill time. Like tonight, they just want to hang out with me. Let's look at some games on Steam. Let's pick one. Let's mess around, right? No serious business, no crazy shit. Last night, playing Truck Sim for 2 hours, having a few drinks, chilling, right? Having a good time. That's all it's all about. But you're the exception to the rule. Most people are not supporting me for rage bait shit anymore. And then this person tipped $2 says, time to lean into the villain persona. People like a good villain. Yeah, but I'm not a villain. That's the problem. Like, I can act like a villain if you want me to, but I'm not a villain. I don't go out of my way to hurt people. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to make hurtful content. Like, that was never my intention on the internet, just to get over by stepping on others. I hate that. I hate that kind of content. So that's what I mean. I don't want to get involved in that kind of shit. I just want to chill and play games and have a good time with my audience and just be left alone. But of course, that's never going to happen because people have found a way to essentially be leeches, parasites on that kind of content and basically make a living doing it, which is pathetic. It shouldn't be allowed. In fact, it isn't. It's illegal, but we just had the conversation, right? By the way, Stevester I believe did a $5 super sticker, and I didn't get to see it here and put it on the leaderboard yet because the super stickers don't show up in my queue. But I believe that was $5 from Stevester as well. We are now up to $23 of support. What's going on, Dark Maggot? Good evening. How you doing? What's up, King Michael? A lot of people showing up now. Good, because we're about to start. We're about to start looking at games now. So welcome, everyone. Good timing. PFC Deer in Headlights did another $5 super chat. Do you think Batman games are the best superhero games you've ever played?